Hello everyone, this is Sarah Obeid, and today I'm discussing the sociological issue of cyberbullying. First of all, what is considered to be cyberbullying? According to the official website of stopbullying.gov, cyberbullying is bullying that takes place over digital devices like cell phones, computers, and tablets. It can occur through SMS, text, and apps, or online in social media, forums, or gaming where people can view, participate in, or share content. Only some cyberbullying acts are recognized as crossing the line into unlawful or criminal behavior. So what are the causes of cyberbullying? There are many causes to cyberbullying, most of which are the same as those of traditional bullying. However, here are some of the causes that might be exclusive to cyberbullying. First of all, anonymity. Cyberbullying allows bullies to avoid facing their victims, so it requires less courage and provides the illusion that bullies won't get caught. Second, lack of serious legal consequences. And finally, the media. Before I go into explaining the role of media in aggravating cyberbullying, I would like to present some shocking facts about the issue and some of its effects on the individuals. Cyberbullying has both sociological and psychological effects on the individual. For the sociological effects, cyberbullying imposes a great threat on the social identity of the victims. It also can lead to social exclusion by defamation, because cyberbullying creates a kind of permanent public record of the criticism, offenses, and sometimes private information of the victims. The public record can be thought of as an online reputation, which may be accessible to schools, employers, colleges, clubs, and others who may be researching an individual now or in the future. Cyberbullying also has many adverse psychological effects. Most importantly is chronic depression and anxiety disorders. Cyberbullying also leads to suicide, and statistically speaking, 4,400 of those who reported being cyberbullied have committed suicide. Now that I've discussed the causes and effects of cyberbullying, here are some important statistics about the matter. More than 1 in 3 people have experienced cyber threats online. Over half of the internet users have been bullied online, and about the same number have engaged in cyberbullying. Over 25% of internet users have been bullied repeatedly through their cell phones or the internet. And unfortunately, fewer than 1 in 5 cyberbullying incidents have been reported to the law. For the purposes of this presentation, I chose to discuss 2 important factors that play a huge role in the media's role in cyberbullying or aggravating cyberbullying, which are social identity and gender roles. So what does the media have to do with social identity and cyberbullying? Doing my research, I found that multiple studies on both bullying and cyberbullying have argued that the social appeal of the individual can be furthered through hostile and aggressive behavior if it is deemed appropriate within the context of the group. In other words, a group can give legitimacy to bullying, either traditional or cyber, particularly if it is used as a means of improving the group's status and power. Although the media has often portrayed the traditional bully in a negative perspective as physically large males who have low intelligence and poor coping skills, and perhaps from a low socioeconomic group, this is not the case when it comes to cyberbullying. Cyberbullies are often portrayed in the media as someone who is physically attractive, smart, and popular. This can be seen in a lot of different movies like Mean Girls, TV shows like Gossip Girl, and reality TV shows such as The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Gender roles identified by the media have also played an important role in aggravating the situation when it comes to cyberbullying. In this course, we have already discussed the influence of social media, on the way women are being identified by themselves and others. This influence extends to cyberbullying. Studies on cyberbullying have shown that females are mostly bullied for their physical appearance. Cyberbullies' main motivation is the feeling of entitlement to judgment and criticism, and the media played a huge role in normalizing the criticism of the female's physical appearances. This can be seen in shows like America's Top Models, Nip and Tuck, and Botched, and so many other shows. It is important to note here that although cyberbullying victims are not limited to females, online bullies are significantly more likely to target females than males in the US. According to the Cyberbullying Research Center, 36.7% of adolescent females have experienced cyberbullying in their lifetime, compared to 30.5% of their male counterparts. In addition, female victims are more at risk of developing emotional problems as a result of cyberbullying. This is not only the case in the United States. Studies on the issue in the OECD countries reported that about 12% of females aged 15 report having been cyberbullied, compared to 8% for males. One more thing that caught my attention researching cyberbullying is the fact that males are mostly bullied for gender and sexual orientation. It is as if cyberbullying is used to police boundaries of masculinity. In addition, the LGBT community has reported that LGBT youth experience nearly 3 times as much bullying and harassment online as non-LGBT youth. Although mainstream media is becoming more and more accepting of sexual and gender diversity, that is obviously not the case when it comes to social media. Finally, if I were to give an overall assessment of the role of media with cyberbullying, I would say that I think it's fair to say that although the media is genuinely concerned about cyberbullying when it's concerning young people and students, it is completely negligent, if not supporting, of cyberbullying when it comes to adults, especially female adults, as we can see in this slide.